YouTube, what's up? Welcome to the DreadKnots 1 podcast. Today we have special guests, Twitch streamer Phenom Whodini Blak. Whodini Blak, welcome to the house.
What's going
We in
on, man?
here.
We're in the house. Super
So glad you
excited,
could make
man.
it.
Absolutely, man. And thank you for the opportunity, of course.
Uh,
I really appreciate that.
it's a pleasure, man. Definitely a pleasure. Uh, you mentioned a few things before the show, and I asked you to hold off. One of them was your show. Can you start off by telling us? Well, first tell people, if for people that don't know, who is Whodini Blak? Maybe give them a little background.
Yeah, man, for sure. And the funny thing about that question is like when I was, going through the whole dating process and it's like, hey, tell me about yourself. And then all of a sudden I don't know anything about myself. I'm having that moment right now, like, oh, what do I do? Yeah, but no, I am a gamer. Been a gamer since like the 80s.
Wow.
Uh, First game, Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt, and then the whole Zelda franchise. Just always been into games. Um, Fast forward to now, I'm a podcast host, content creator, same as you. I've been doing that for 8 years now, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah,
Putting in some work.
man, a lot of work, man, a lot of work. Like first few years, I didn't make a dime. Like I was losing money, and in the most incredible way ever to lose money, I was losing money. And then I figured out a formula and began to change the show from like a talk show format to an interview format. So I began to
Oh,
offer a service,
okay.
and I interview celebrities, artists, actors, directors, educators, entrepreneurs, you name it, vampires or people who think they're vampires. Man,
All right, so I got to jump in now. This is the question I had. I said I was gonna hold off.
yes.
I gotta know what's the name of the show. I need to check it out.
Oh yeah, I didn't even say that. Wow.
It's okay.
It's called Vigilantes Radio Live. You can find it on all platforms. Just type in Vigilantes Radio Live. And the name came from a rock group that I was in called No Longer the Hero. So we kind of wanted to have like our own radio that we could rack up all the royalties, because we
Yeah.
couldn't get play on like mainstream radio. So it was like, you know what, let's just create a live 365 station and just kind of play our own music and just rack up our royalties. It didn't work that way. Yeah.
Never does, right?
Yeah, it never
Especially
does.
now with the music industry.
Yeah, we couldn't cheat the system for anything, but ended up turning to something special. And like I said, man, 8 years later, still doing it.
So you
Yes,
you just mentioned like a whole bunch of things. I could go down like at least I could think of off the top of my head 3 or 4 rabbit holes. The
yeah,
first one
yeah,
that we're not gonna go into because that's a whole episode by itself. But in the future, I would love to go into the music industry, DMCA's,
mhm,
streaming content create. Like that's a whole episode by itself,
yeah.
wouldn't you say?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Yeah.
Now I did a little research on you as a good uh, podcast host should,
All
and
right.
I knew I found out I learned you were a rapper, but
Yeah.
you just blew my mind with you were in a rock group,
Yeah. Yeah.
and what was the name of the group? No
No longer.
Vigilantes or
No,
no
no
longer
longer
here,
the hero. Yeah.
no longer the hero.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that up. And let me ask you this:
Yes, sir.
do you have a YouTube?
Um, I do, but do I utilize it? No. So I won't even send you there. And there's a lot of work on YouTube, and some people take our content and repost it, and it's everywhere. But no
Okay.
longer the hero is definitely on YouTube. Just search no longer the hero. I don't know if you remember that movie, Hard Harry or Hardcore Harry.
Hardcore Harry. It sounds so familiar. Remind me a little bit.
It's like a first person shooter movie.
Yeah, I didn't get to see it. I
Yeah.
can't believe I didn't see that yet.
Yeah, I
Hardcore
haven't seen it
Harry.
either. I'm not going to tell the producers, but our music video was shot in that same style, and that's where the movie actually came from. The hardcore Harry.
Wow. And did you see any? And not to dive into the money part, but it is interesting. Did you see any? Or I feel like maybe I shouldn't even ask this question. You can say
Mhm.
you rather not comment, but did you see any royalties or anything from that, or did they just kind of take the
Oh
idea?
man, yeah. Well, we hit a 250,000 views on YouTube, and all of a sudden YouTube changed the rules on how royalties are paid out. Now it's by listening hours, and these were plays that were accumulated over months and weeks, and we're like, hey man, we should have like a pretty nice check here, 250,000. It
Yeah.
may be at like 1 million now, but yeah man, we went through a whole battle with YouTube, and of course we didn't have the money to fight the powers that be, so it was like, all right, whatever,
Let's
as
rewind
long
a
as you
little bit.
don't.
So
Yeah.
this was a no longer the hero video in the style of Hardcore Harry,
Hardcore. Yeah.
pre-Hardcore Harry,
Yes.
and it was a video. It got 250,000 views, but YouTube kind of
They didn't want to pay.
was it because I know just today. In fact, we should be celebrating. I need a drink. Where's Shusheng? Let me see. Let me get in the podcast. See if my wife's on the podcast. There's somebody else. We're gonna get to it later, but there's somebody else. Not gonna say his name right now. But he said he was gonna tune in. I was gonna ask my wife for a drink. We should celebrate because we hit 4,000 watch hours on
Oh,
YouTube and we had a
wow.
thousand subscribers. I got a guy. We'll talk about him. Maybe not today,
Yeah,
but we'll definitely talk about him. He helped us get
that's nice,
there.
man. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. And
Yeah.
so, are those the requirements that you're talking about? That
Yep.
yeah,
Yep. Yep. And see, that was like a brand new terrain that they had just introduced, and I wasn't used to that,
yeah,
nor did I have the knowledge to, go into depth with them. It was like, yo, as long as you don't take our views away, we're good. And it's like, okay, we
yeah.
won't do that now.
I hate to promo someone else, but I'm gonna do it real quick.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
You need my guy at Islam ___ Fahad on Instagram.
All right.
It sounds like not legit, but when I met Fahad, I had 76 subscribers, and today we have 1,115 subscribers. I think I had like
Wow.
30 watch hours or something, mostly
Yeah,
friends and family. And today, like when I woke up today, we were at 4,000 watch hours. So the
that's
reason I
incredible.
asked you earlier if you have a YouTube is exactly that. When I hear that you're so creative, I understand people are posting stuff so that you know the fans enjoy it.
Yeah.
But you're the artist, man. You deserve. You know what I mean? You worked hard. You put in a lot of work, a lot of years.
Oh
You
yeah.
deserve
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But anyways, I'll stop trying to convince you to become a YouTuber.
Hey, that was the goal between me and the Cap, is to do the YouTube thing. And uh, like I said, it's a terrain that I don't think he understand, and that I don't understand either.
I could
Yeah.
definitely help you guys with that. Not that I'm an expert, but the little bit that I know, even if I'm a couple steps ahead,
Yeah.
those two steps might help you. Maybe you guys get ahead and we just back and forth, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that.
I
Yeah.
think definitely that would be dope to work together. I love um, following you guys on Instagram. You're at Indini Vision on Instagram, but you can also search Whodini Blak on
Yeah.
Instagram. And the back and forth between you guys, it's hilarious. It's
Yeah.
hilarious. So
You ought to see the live stream, man.
I tuned in. My problem is because I have a 9 to 5 job,
Yeah.
and it's a night shift, 9 to 5. And so sometimes I think like this week I tuned into your podcast. I can't remember if I tuned in as DreadKnots or my other account, Waka Flocka, but I didn't have the sound on. So I think I asked you a question, but I couldn't hear if you answered it. Oh, thank you so much. So thirsty. Somebody's gonna clip that and make fun of it. This episode is not brought to you by Coke Zero. In fact, Coke Zero is not good for you. But I love it. So, all right, let's get back to your music, like history, right? Because you blew my mind when you said you were in a rock group, but I know you as a rapper. Like, talk to us about that whole transition and when did you start music and how did you transition between the different genres?
Definitely, man. Definitely. Is my video okay?
Yeah,
I
I
look
think
a
your video
little
looks good.
okay. All right.
Yeah,
From my
no
side,
waving.
I look
Yeah,
a
your
little
video's good.
pixelated.
Yeah,
All right. All
definitely.
right. Cool. Yeah, man. So it's quite a story. There's some explosions and cop chases and jumping out of windows, damsel in distress, things like that. Helicopters,
GTA
but no,
5?
not. Yeah, GTA 5. But not so much. But we grew up in a Christian home, very conservative. So a long time I grew up in a bubble. It's like, oh, the world is so perfect. There's nothing going on. And then I was in a private school for like all the way up to 6th grade. And then the school closed, so it kind of forced me to go to public school. And man, did my world change. Oh yeah,
Nice.
tremendously. So it's like, I take off the tie and the prep clothes, and I'm thugging now. 7th grade, I'm thugging,
Right.
and I get a hold of this tape called Bone Thugs and Harmony,
Ooh.
East 99 Eternal. Changed my life. Parents wondering like, why he's so dark and something wrong with this kid.
He's changed.
Yeah, he's changed dramatically. He's rebellious. I'm going through this phase of discovering, who I want to be, versus who I thought I was. And around the time of, I want to say maybe 9th grade, I started, picking up on freestyling. Busy Bone being a huge influence. I actually wrote him a letter, like on some Stan fan stuff, like Eminem.
Okay.
Wrote him like a 2-page letter. It's like, yo, one day we're going to work together. We're going to make all this money. I'm going to be your top artist. Just, I don't know, just a whole bunch of
Just putting it into
sanity.
existence.
That's a good way to put it. At the time I didn't know that. I just thought I was just being a fan and, obsessed with, my idol. And, I'm proclaiming all this stuff. But at the same time, I'm telling my friends, my family, I'm going to do this with Busy. I'm going to do this and this. 12 years later, man, I finally met him and everything in the letter became true.
Wow.
Yeah. So previous
I
to that,
You gave me
you go.
goosebumps, bro. You gave me goosebumps right now.
Yeah, man. Previous to that, though, I ran the whole local scene, chasing my tail, chasing a dream. Doors closed, doors open. Right after high school, I actually got a record deal.
Wow.
Uh, yeah, but it
And
was a
in the
bad
rap
deal.
genre.
Yeah, in the rap genre, it was a bad deal. We didn't know anything about music business. We had no mentors. So, when it came down to it, it's like, how many units can you sell? 200,000. Yeah. First month, 200,000. Man, we didn't sell 10 CDs.
Wow.
So you can
Was it like a
imagine.
was it like a 360 deal or something like that?
No, it was more of I own you type of deal.
Even worse than a 360.
Yeah, even worse. 360 wasn't around back then. Uh, and this was like 2001.
And do
So,
you still like that? Who owns that music? Do they own that music?
uh, you know what? That music was so trash. I don't care who owned it.
I don't
Like
know,
we
man. I want to check it out.
no, it's buried. It's buried
Oh, I'm gonna
underground.
research it for our
No,
next your next visit.
you
I'll
you
have it.
you can't find it. I made sure. I think I have like the only physical copy available, and it's locked away in a vault somewhere.
Okay, all right, fair
Yeah,
enough.
Yeah, it's trash, man. But 2001, we thought we were so hot, and we didn't sell 10 copies. So you can imagine, we were in debt at that point. So it's
Who
time to go back to
and who was your competition? Like who was 2001? I want to say what 50
50
Cent? No,
Cent,
that was
50 Cent
99.
Mania. He was still going strong.
Okay, 50 Cent.
The whole 50
Probably
Cent Mania, the Dipset Mania,
mm,
uh,
a lot of
Eminem was
competition.
still, yeah, Eminem was still a prominent, well, the prominent force. Um, there was a lot of competition in 2001. It was easy to make so much money in rap, but we just couldn't figure it out at that point. And by the time we did figure it out, the mixtape game had already changed. The whole selling CDs on the corner, or for us, it was selling CDs at Walmart or the gas stations until we got chased away.
Yeah.
Uh, but
I
yeah,
I understand like when you say mixtape, like I understand that perfectly. And then when like a 21-year-old talks about a mixtape nowadays, I don't know what they mean. It's
yeah,
like two
yeah,
totally different things.
yeah. It definitely is. The
Do you know
definition is
what they mean by mixtape? Like what's a mixtape nowadays? Do you know nowadays
it's
what
an
they like?
album.
Cause it's just an
It's
album.
an album. Yeah,
It's
without
so
major
strange.
label money. And the mixtape for us was, a rough cut of your mixes from, whatever studio you were in, plus some other artists, a whole mix CD. That
Yeah.
was a mixtape for us.
And
You kind
hopefully
of put
somebody
50
like
Cent.
DJ Clue would make you
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. We weren't that lucky, but we tried.
Yeah.
We tried.
So your album Built for Greatness, you dropped that in 2017.
That's correct. Yeah, as a standalone single. Um,
The
uh,
melody in that song, I can see the influence
yeah,
of Bone Thugs and Harmony.
yeah.
And I heard one song that's gonna be like my PvP like anthem called "Rip It to the Bone."
Okay,
Yeah,
you like that
yeah.
one. All
Oh
right.
man, it's hard. I like it. Yeah.
All right. Appreciate that.
And the other
Yeah.
song I heard, which made me think of you and the Cap, I think you wrote that song for him called
Built for greatness.
"Often."
Yeah. No, I wrote.
That was a joke.
No, no, no. I wrote "Built for Greatness" for the cat.
Okay. Uh, Tell us a little bit about your relationship with the captain, because
Yeah, that's my dear brother. He was fortunate enough to be the baby boy, so you can imagine the relationship.
I can. I'm
He
a
gets
baby brother
everything.
myself.
I'm the middle kid. Then I have older sister, so she got everything. It was kind of me. I got to fend for myself, type of thing. So,
I can see
but
why we all get along because my family structure almost identical.
yeah, really,
Religion,
yeah,
my brother, older brother, and then older sisters beyond him.
yeah. So you're
Very
you're
similar.
you're the, you're the baby or the
Actually, I
middle
have a
kid?
younger sister, so I
Ah,
wasn't
okay.
spoiled like as much as the captain.
The cat. Oh man, he was super
She was
spoiled.
spoiled.
Yeah, like
Mm.
ridiculous spoiled. Like the things I
Well,
did, I could have never get away with it, but him. So
so
any chance that I get, I try to beat him down.
yeah,
Whether it was video games or physical or any kind of sports. That's the type. We had a competitive but loving relationship. Yeah,
that's
very
awesome.
competitive.
Yeah, I love that you said that you beat him down every time because
Yeah,
that's been the big controversy on Instagram.
yeah,
I want to
yeah.
play a clip, and I hope I have the right clip in the right amount of time, and it doesn't take too long.
All right.
But I want to play a clip of his interview, and I want
Mm-hmm.
you to hear it so you can give us your take.
For
Sound
sure.
good?
Yeah, yeah. Let's do it.
All right, let's see if I can play producer here.
He's decent, but I'm like 10 times better than him. I know he probably listening right now, like, no, he ain't. No, he ain't. That's a lie. But it's the truth. I got proof. I got videos. But yeah, I used to have this moniker. I used to call myself.
Oh, so
Yeah.
what do you have to say to that?
All right. First of all, the captain. Nobody ever named him the captain. He just assumed the name, and people started following him. You know, we would play Call of Duty, and you know he's barking out orders. And like, dude, nobody made you the captain. Your name is the captain, so people just automatically follow you. You're not the best. But here's how he do. So I beat him down. Like, let's take it back to Smash Brother days. You know, N64. I'm beating him down. He can't do anything. He's not so great. He's, you know, beat him down. So, you know, I go off to college. I come back home to visit. And this guy has put in like 100 hours worth of practice.
Wow.
So, you know, the whole gang is in the gang room. We're playing. And all of a sudden, he's kicking everybody's tail. Like, it's 4-on-1 now. He's like,
okay.
what did you do? You know, you did this whole Goku thing in a capsule, and now you're all powerful. You're whooping everybody. So any game he plays, he spends like 100 hours just playing it, just trying to master the game. To me, you're not the greatest. You know, you just practice more. Okay, you're Michael Jordan. You're the Michael Jordan of gaming. You're shooting 100 shots.
You definitely have to come back for another episode because you just popped off like 3 questions in my game in my head. Sorry.
He's full of it, man. He's full of it. It takes him getting beat down, humiliated by me. So, you know, he's the whole Rocky movie. And he's playing 100 hours.
I can't let it just ride because I'm such a big Jordan fan. So, all right, 2 questions, 2-part question. LeBron or Jordan?
Jordan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I almost don't even have to ask the second question. I think I even forgot what it was.
Now,
the question was
in defense of King James, I think he's for whatever generation this is in, but on and I won't say off the court, but like transcending all the generations is Jordan. I don't maybe James will reach that in maybe 10 years from now, but Jordan's the greatest.
Like, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this and be called an old man and all this old dad and this and that, but
yeah,
I love LeBron, but I love Jordan more, and I understand that they didn't live at the same time; they can't be compared.
Right.
But I think what hurt, and this is gonna sound terrible, but I think what hurt LeBron is like when he was growing up, we were really society was coddling children and teaching them to share was more important than anything else.
Yeah.
And from the little that I've watched them play, I'm gonna say the little I've watched him play because I haven't watched every Cavalier game he was in or every Laker game that he plays. But from the little that I've watched, to me he passes the ball too much. Where Jordan was more of a clutch player, the person they were looking to throw the ball to.
Yeah, Jordan was he put on a show. He was a great ball player, you know, and like you, I don't watch a lot of LeBron, so you know, sometimes I believe my decision is biased because I grew up watching Jordan. There's no way I could watch, you know, what's that movie? Space Jam with LeBron. It's just not the same.
No, it's not.
Not the same. But yeah, of course, man, he's great in his own right. He's just not for me.
Nice. Yeah. I didn't even tell you at the beginning of the podcast. This is kind of on the fly. I got to do a lot better managing my podcast. Should give you more information up front, but this is going to be a 30-minute interview, and we're at like the 25-minute mark. So there's one more clip that I wanted to play. And my wife's in the chat. I typed in the chat, "Where's the captain?" Probably my bad. More poor management on my side, not sending out the link because I usually tweet it and stuff like that. But that's okay. This is gonna get rewatched, and we'll promote it hard on Instagram and on YouTube to our community. But it's only not everyone. So there's not a lot of chatting, but my wife did say Michael Jordan. She says she loves the way he chews gum.
Yeah. He put on a
But
show.
so I wanted to play one more clip though, so I'm gonna
All
play
right.
producer again.
Yes,
One more
sir.
clip, so that people who are out there, fans, and maybe folks who didn't know this about you, even though we've talked about it, they can check this out.
He's decent,
Oh, wrong
but
clip.
I'm like 10 times better than him. I know he probably listening right now, like, no, he ain't. No, he ain't.
Yeah.
That's a lie. But it's the truth. I got proof. I got videos. But yeah.
In the war with plenty of veterans, like in the room like last name Edison. Pat Alley Paladin delivered the medicine, put them in words, delivered the message. Just to match 'em, I hope they catch it the plight. Passing the kite for my brethren. This is the direction we're heading in. Yo, money all around, I see them haters start to frown like. Yo, all snakes envy, I was built for greatness, feel me like. Money shoes, hold ever show, homie, how it go. Gotta choose, bro, friend or foe, man, that's how it goes. All my brothers keepers eating, man, that's all I know. Mixing good with evil for my people, man, that's what I chose. Beat the odds, be a god, pull the string like the Wizard of Oz. I was built for this, others wishing, toss the pennies, waiting on Santa Claus. Johnny this in your Christmas list, I was working my
Feeling
gifts,
that
48
jam right
laws,
there.
make sure I don't miss. With a grandfather clause, no bending the rules, no bending me through. I'd have been to them school with.
Feeling that, man.
Appreciate
So-
that, man.
That was 2017. We can find that on Spotify if we search "Built for Greatness." And this album, you said you made it like dedicating it to your brother, the captain.
Yes. He had just formed a company called Project Go Fitness that specialized in, helping people train healthy bodies, healthy mind, healthy spirit. And I thought, it'll be great. We had like a theme song or something, pump to in the gym, and Built for Greatness came from that.
It's amazing.
Just, seeing him put on his entrepreneur hat, and just watching him grow as an individual. Just the song's like, bam, my brother's built for greatness. And it's just captured that in the song.
That's amazing, man. I love that story. I can see now why you guys are the way you are. Like, when I see your guys' posts having so much fun, drop by the stream, you guys making fun of each other.
Yeah, he still slept though in gaming. And I remember that question you asked him about Apex or Destiny.
Yeah,
He plays like 100 hours of Apex. He's like, and then he tried to make fun of me, like, why is your dude so low in level? Like, just because you spend so much time playing and your character levels up, of course, it's 100 hours, doesn't make you better than me. But he tends to think so.
I'd love to have both of you on together. Maybe
Yeah.
the next time.
Yeah, I have evidence. Call of Duty, I'm schooling him.
Okay. Yeah, I saw you guys. I saw a clip of you guys in Tom Clancy.
Which one?
Tom Clancy clip, and you were like, basically, you were saying that you're always having to res them and pick them up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, on Division. Division 2.
Okay, the Division. Yeah, I could
Yeah.
have swore that looked like. Yeah, so that wasn't Tom Clancy. Tom Clancy is a
think-
Division, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He made that.
I'm hardly a gamer.
You're a Destiny guy, man. We gotta run together.
Oh my God, we got to get on there so bad. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Waiting for that.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah,
we show
yeah.
the cap how to play.
Okay. Yeah. So we're definitely gonna jump on Destiny. We gotta make time, make that happen. I gotta do like the captain though. I gotta put another 100 hours though before we go Twitch streaming it.
Yeah.
Now maybe we can go into. You guys ever play Gambit?
Gambit. No. I've been hearing a lot about that.
It's it's a fun 4-player PvE slash
Really?
PvP. And
Really?
it's in Destiny 2. It's like a game mode in Destiny 2 where you can go in and you got 4 versus 4. So my son and I play on the Xbox all the time. He
Hmm.
actually, I think, after I was talking to him about you guys, he started a Twitch channel and like did
Nice.
like 1 or 2 streams. So I would
Yeah.
play, you know, I always play with him, but the 4 of us could join a game, and the 3 of you guys could stream it on Twitch. I stream on YouTube, but I stream mobile games, and so I'm not
Uh,
sure my audience is ready for Dreadknots and
Gotcha.
Destiny. Maybe
Yeah,
one
I'm
day.
trying to get into mobile streaming, but haven't quite transitioned yet to that. But
I say go for it,
I'm
man.
thinking about it. Yeah,
If you have any questions, reach out.
yeah,
I'm
definitely, man.
I'm not like the know all end all, but I'll definitely share what I know.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate that.
Well, Houdini, it was a delightful surprise having you on, and I'm gonna be honest. Um, my wife says, "Thank you, Houdini Blak, for stopping by. It's much appreciated. We hope to do this again." Yes,
Appreciate you.
I ditto
Appreciate
that.
you.
And I'm gonna
Appreciate
be
you.
honest though. I thought you were gonna throw more smoke, but
Nah,
I see
I'll wait
it's
till.
more fun. It's more fun than anything else.
Yeah, I'll wait till we all 3 of us can get together, and then
Okay.
I lay out the facts because I'm telling you, man, he's not that good. He's not that good.
All right. Well, on that note, you guys catch Whodini Blak on twitch.tv// Blak. You can follow him on Instagram at Whodini Blak or search Indini Vision. Also, he and the captain are Dacapandini on both Instagram and Twitch. Um, Spotify. We can find your music on Spotify and support Project Go Fitness with your
Yeah.
music. Uh, well, you take over. You got anything else you want to add to that?
Man, I'm terrible with promo. But yeah, I think you
Me too.
mentioned all the links. Vigilantes Radio. Just type in Vigilantes Radio on all streaming platforms. You can buy me a coffee at onlyonemediagroup.com if you want to support independent gaming. And you know what? Really, I'm just trying to game full time. Like quit the whole corporate
Nine to
thing and
five.
yeah, just sit home with the kids and a wife and just play games all day and sip on some Don Patron or
Yep.
whatever it is that's handy.
I've got the
Water.
same goal. So
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
together we'll figure it out.
Oh yeah,
We'll
oh
figure it
yeah.
out. I like the 1,000. I I don't want to downplay or minimize our subscribers when I say that getting the 1,000 subscribers was easy because of our friend Fahad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to minimize them at all. They're like, I appreciate them,
Mm-hmm.
but my friend Fahad can get anybody 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. He's that good with search engine optimization. And so,
Nice.
all right, Houdini, I think we're gonna close it here. We're gonna check out your Vigilantes Radio live on all platforms. I'm definitely gonna check you out because I think you mentioned that maybe you'll have one day Dreadknots as a guest.
Yes, I would love
Yeah,
for that to
is
happen.
that a thing?
Yep, yep,
All right,
yep,
I'm in.
yep.
Sign me up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My cat's trying to get on camera, so I'm trying to keep both
Oh,
of them on camera.
nah, it's okay. They can get on camera.
Got to spray them.
All right, Houdini, thanks a lot. Take
All
care.
right, guys. Thank you guys for having me. Much appreciation. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support.
You're welcome. We'll see you on the internet.
Yes, yes,
Bye.
indeed.